Sometimes big sounds can come in little packages, and even though it's small, this thing packs a punch, and it's so cute. Introducing the Pro VS Mini. Let's check it out. Pro VS Mini has officially arrived. The first of the Behringer Mini line, it's a 4-voice polyphonic vector synthesizer packed with sounds, features, and perhaps best of all for some, the ability to create, load, and save your own presets. And given its compact size, it'll have no problem finding a cozy little spot in your synth setup. So whether you're a seasoned vet looking to add a polyphonic synth to the mono collection, or a synth freshman looking for an affordable first synth to dip your toes into the world of synthesis, this little guy will not disappoint. So, vector synthesis was introduced in 1986 when Sequential Circuits released what would end up being their final synth of that era, the Prophet VS. And this came in reaction to the synth wars of the early mid-80s, where synth companies battled a fierce marketplace with a new generation of hybrid synthesizers blending digital synthesis with analog components. And though only around 3,400 total were ever made, the VS garnered such respect by LA film composers, it eventually was dubbed the Hollywood synth, due to its prolific use on so many movie scores of the time. Such famous users include the director John Carpenter, famous for making his own film scores, and needless to say, the film score legend himself, Vangelis. So the Pro VS Mini is an authentic reproduction of 4 voices of the original Prophet VS sound engine. It's powered by USB-C connection and has CV Sync, USB MIDI and DIN MIDI connectivity, and all controls can be automated and controlled via MIDI CC. There's individual envelopes for filter, VCA and oscillator mix, 2 LFOs to control the filter cutoff and oscillator pitch, and a nice raunchy analog filter and studio grade chorus. Then there's controls for selecting and tuning the 4 oscillator, or rather vector waveforms, and with 128 different waveforms to play with, the possibilities for patch creation are immense. And of course, you've got the famous joystick to control the waveform mix and vector position. And then finally, you've got a built-in arpeggiator and sequencer, a 27 touch sensitive keyboard, both for playing the synth and navigating the different menu options, and a high resolution OLED display for showing the selected parameters, and of course that cool little waveform scope. And sound-wise, this little synth really has a massive range, from lush synth brass to synth strings to organ sounds to 90s janky piano patches plucky sitar and guitar-y type sounds, those 80s choir patches, all sorts of bass sounds, all kinds of arpeggiators, lots of morphing wavetables, and and some really recognisable sounds from film and TV. Now it really is fun to play and make music with this little guy. Take the intro demo tune I made. I started with a classic synth brass sound. I then added a simple arpeggio. Then one of those typical 80s choir patches. Then a simple saw wave bass line. Then program in some drums, and voila, you've got a bona fide Behringer intro tune. Now, I have to admit, making those Behringer intro tunes is probably the funnest part of making these videos. But before I leave you with the final patch demo, and bonus points if you know the movie it's from, make sure to check out the next video on the Behringer channel where I put the Pro VS Mini through its paces and create 4 little demo tunes with it. There's cool and fun stuff in there, so make sure to check it out. Link is in the comments. I'm Patrick. This has been the Behringer Pro VS Mini. Till the next time, peace.